Okay, this is the fifth and final how to become a realtor video that I'm going to post, as I myself have gone through the process of deciding to become an agent, going through the licensing course, taking the exams, and now paying my fees and actually starting a business. So listen, paying your fees is like a big mystery that's got a moving target on it. It was so hard to find out exactly how much I was going to have to pay. And I'm doing this on a Zoom webinar format because I'm going to show you and share my screen with a few. But so I'm going to go over the fees. Also, for starting, I am going to, at the end of this video, show you my list of the top 12 things that you need to learn once you become a new realtor. So it might just be handy to have like a list you can go through and check off, because there's a million things that you need to learn. And I'm happy to send the list to you if you want as well. And then I'm not going to itemize everything price-wise, but you're going to need some business cards. Okay, I got a nice soft touch material, which I loved. $280 for 250 cards. You're going to need your website. Okay, maybe that's $3,000 to $5,000. You're going to need a color printer if you don't have one, or you're going to be running to Staples all of the time. You're going to want some branded folders. You know, whatever brokerage you pick probably has some nice branded folders that you can have. So you sort of need to get all of your stuff together. And gosh, you're probably looking at between $5,000 and $7,000 just on those little things there. So let me share the fees with you though for a minute. Okay. All of the fees. So you are going to, in Canada, I mean, these will all be similar. I'm in Alberta, but the Real Estate Council, so in Alberta, it is RECA, and their fee for 1 year. So I started right at the end of September, and they do their fees annually, and they're not prorated very well. So for the council, it's costing me $750, and that includes our our REX insurance premium, the licensing fee, and an insurance fund premium. Then the Alberta Real Estate Association. So their fees are also like prorated throughout the whole year. And they also include the CREA, the Canadian Real Estate Association fees. So their annual dues, $300 a year, initiation fee, $800. And I have reached out to them numerous times. I'm not going to get into it, but I just think that's a very large amount of initiation fee for 800. So I'm not happy about that. The CREA, look at that. The annual due is 310, their initiation fee 200. So, but these all have to be paid. Then you have your local board. So here I'm at the Calgary Real Estate Board. You can see this graph like that to give you a chart, because it's prorated every month. And at the bottom there is a grand total, and it includes all kinds of fees because they do offer all kinds of resources. So make sure that you get the printout from them. There's my proof. So the board fees end up costing me $1,220. And then you'll have your brokerage fee on top of that. So whatever, if you're joining a franchise, they want their annual fee. Your broker, it'll be a monthly fee. So hopefully that helps clarify it a little bit. Once you have paid all your fees, then I have the top 12 things that I am working on myself, and I think it'll be helpful for you too. So number one, yes, paying your fees. Number two, now you've got to learn the different contracts. I don't know if you got to look and feel and touch and fill out contracts, but not in our course in Alberta. So now is the time you get your broker to, they probably have a course online depending on how helpful your brokerage is. So you've got to see these purchase contracts, listings, the agency agreements, representation in real life. Then start creating your marketing. Do you know what? Marketing takes a long time to come up with ideas, to make the design of the ideas. Yes, I know we have Canva and all kinds of online tools, but it really does take time. And in my 2 cents worth, make a list of all of your ideas, like just on a Word document, so you don't lose those ideas, because it might take a while to print or post or whatever you're going to do with them all. So you also want to make something like a seller's guide, you know, a booklet that you can share with your buyers and sellers, buyer's guide, any flyers you're going to do for snail mail, etc. Then you've got to learn your platforms, the MLS Matrix, Pillar 9 system, Paragon, whatever your MLS system is, you need to go and take some training, get on there, start looking around so you can provide CMAs and learn how to load your listings. Your brokerage will also have a certain conveyancing platform. You know, 20 years ago, we used to send in the contract and we used to send in like an Excel spreadsheet of all of our details. All of that now is on a certain platform, whatever your brokerage uses, and you're going to have to upload documents and make sure that you're filling out all of their stuff. Then start lead generating. Yes, please, once you are prepared. And let me see, I'm going to try to share. No, let me stop it for a minute, because I have 2 really good courses that'll help you get prepared for running your business. Here we go. So if you go to my website, I have a tab there for agents. Okay. And if you click on the For Agents tab, and you can, there's my How to Become a Realtor, blah, blah, blah. I've got some books, I've got some videos. But here I've got a essential business course and finding fabulous clients course that'll take you right there for a few $100s. You will get a client journey, all your systems that I teach all the time. You need this if you're going to scale your business, and finding fabulous clients and frequent referrals. You need fabulous clients and frequent referrals. So those are 2 easy courses. If your brokerage doesn't offer anything, or if you just want something extra, I think they're great. Then create your checklists. So your client journey, what are you going to do for them? I'm doing an open house this weekend. What am I going to do for the open house? I'm going to print off MLS sheets. I'm going to write on them. I'm going to sign my name. I'm going to deliver about 50 to the neighborhood. And I'm going to deliver about 50 to the neighborhood I think is going to move into the open house that I'm sitting. So all of these things need to be thought about. And prepare everything. What are you going to give for closing gifts? What are you going to wear when you go and do showings? I knew a really busy luxury agent, and her strategy was she would pick out one outfit at the beginning of the week, and whatever she was doing that week, that was sort of her go-to outfit, because she didn't even have time to think about putting more than one outfit together. I just downloaded my Century Lock app onto my phone. So I had to take some courses from the real estate board, had to download this app. I had to learn how to sign in. So you've got to get those apps. Buy a lockbox. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to test them, make sure that you can figure out how they work. I will also recommend getting 2 for sale signs and 2 open house signs so that you are ready to go. This open house I'm doing this weekend, I don't have any signs made yet, so I'm going to have to borrow the other agent's signs. Get your business cards, of course. And here's a note, make sure your broker approves of any flyers, any marketing that you're putting out there, especially in the beginning. Just run them past your broker and make sure they're good before you're spending hundreds of dollars on something. And then my suggestion is actually do at least 3 mock presentations. Get your friends, family, sisters, whatever, and go through and do a presentation for them. Pretend they're your buyers, pretend they're your sellers. So you've actually gone through and done the process, and you can vet it out. So those are my top tips for you. I hope this playlist has helped. Please pass it on if you know anybody. And if you need my help, there's lots of info on my website. My email is sue@suestyles.com. And if you enjoyed these, please subscribe, like. I've got more podcasts coming from experts that you are going to love. And if you haven't listened to them, listen to those podcast interviews on this playlist. Okay, hope that helps. Best of luck to you. Stay in touch. Bye for now.